It is show days, Eve. Eve, let's go. Good morning. It is Thursday, June 11th, so that means that it is show days Eve, and oh my goodness, this week has flown by. I don't know where the time has gone. I feel like I've just been checking the boxes and trying to get things done, and I feel like last week went so smoothly that this week I don't have as much stress. I'm feeling very chilled this week. Last week we did play around with food and stuff a little bit more, whereas this week food has been consistent, Sunday through till yesterday. We did adjust food today. But yeah, because I had such amazing feedback from the judges, from the head judge who's going to be judging the Toronto Pro Qualifier this weekend. So she basically just said, bring the same package that you brought this week. So with that, we've just been holding as best as we can. Weight really has not fluctuated. This morning I was a little bit more up than previous mornings. I think I was weighing at 108.4 yesterday, and today I was 108.8. My stomach was bothering me not yesterday but the day before, and so things were just a little bit off, which I don't know why, because I've literally been eating the same thing for I don't know, it's just chicken and rice, so I don't know what was going on with my stomach. But we had a day where things were a bit off, but we are back, so I don't know if that just has something to do with it, because yesterday I was a little bit up as well. But anywho, so yeah, but we had a really great sleep last night. I didn't really pick up the camera yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a hectic day. Yeah, I should talk about yesterday before I dive into today, because I didn't vlog yesterday at all. So yesterday I barely got any sleep. I only got 4 hours of sleep. I did get up early, did my check-in. I did teach yesterday morning. I taught at the Pilates studio at 8 a.m. So I did get up at 5:30 to go downstairs, do my check-in, submit my check-in. That way around 6-ish, which is the time that I normally get up when I don't have to do a check-in. That is when I came upstairs. I got ready. I had my meal number 1. I had my coffee. I did the things, left my house at about 6:45 to then drive into the studio and prep for my class at 8. So morning was a bit hectic. Immediately after, we ended up going to the gym. Ty had the day off work yesterday, so we were like, let's get the gym out of the way. He took the day off because it was Armed Forces Day, so we get to watch the jets fly and stuff. He really likes that, so we figured that we would have time to go to the gym before the jets did their thing at 12:30. So we went right to the gym just after my class at 9:30ish. I probably got there closer to 9:30. And I was like, yeah, you know what, we have time. And then we got talking to some people at the gym, and we ended up being late. And so it was very stressful, because I also, in the morning when we planned this, I just was thinking one track mind, and I was not remembering that yesterday is 3 check-ins day. We started doing our 3 check-ins. So check-in number 1, fast in the morning, check-in number 2 after 2 meals, post-workout immediately before post-workout meal, and then 3rd check-in fasted. So we're at the gym, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to drive home and do a check-in. I literally have to drive home and do a check-in after this. So it was very hectic. I booked it home. I did a check-in. We booked it back into town. Yeah, it was kind of a crap day. And then also too, I was really struggling with my tan. I had purchased a tan remover, and Tuesday night I did 4 rounds of tan remover, and my tan was not coming off nice. It was extremely patchy. I had a patch right in between, right on my chest, that was just stark white, my natural skin color, my normal skin color. And then all around it was just the tan was really splotchy, and I was scrubbing at my skin so hard that right in between my chest here. Like I have like marks on my chest, which is not good because my skin was so raw. It was burning when I was putting the tanning remover on Tuesday. So I literally had a mental breakdown and I was like, I can't do this. I cannot do this again. So yesterday was Operation Remove Tan. So I spent probably 4 hours sitting in the tub, soaking, getting off, putting baby oil on, scrubbing, exfoliating, back in the tub. I literally spent hours. I don't even think I have skin left. I genuinely don't think I have skin left. So I would say we got like 90 to 95% of it off. And that's where it's going to stay because I'm so freaking done. I was going to say the F word. I'm so done with removing this tan. Wow, everything hurts. Let me just put it that way. My skin never felt worse in my life. So a little bit stressed about that. Anyways, it is what it is, but that was the update yesterday. And then we did end up deciding to head down to Toronto today. Originally, we were going to check in on Friday, head down Friday morning, athlete check-in start at 1, but my tan appointment's at 10 in the morning tomorrow. Yeah. So we were like, oh my God, okay, let's just go down tonight. I don't want to have another stressful day like I did last Friday of me being like, how do I get my workout in? Before my tan, I don't have a hotel room to do my check-in at. Because last Friday, I was completely thrown off my game and we ended up doing like 6 check-ins on Friday or something ridiculous like that because my food was all messed up because of my tan. So I told Ty, I said, you know what? I'm just going to get the hotel for tonight. That way, that's one less thing off my plate. So last night, I was trying to book the hotel. I spent way too long on the phone with them. So yeah, but we got it done. Hotel is booked for this evening. That brings us to today. Yes. So back to today. I slept really great. Like I said, almost 9 hours of sleep. Check-in, I was 108.8 this morning. We did adjust food today. So coach always puts my meal plan in MyFitnessPal for me. And we actually upped carbs today. So I am now eating 330 grams of carbs. So all throughout the week, I was eating 280 grams of carbs. And today when I opened up my meal plan, my carbs are now upped. And I believe that she upped my potassium as well. Let me just take a quick peek. Okay, yeah, she also upped my sodium and potassium. We've honestly just been playing around with sodium and potassium throughout the week, which is the only thing that's really been adjusted. So yeah, I'm curious to see how my body responds to the additional sodium, the additional potassium, the additional carbs, maybe just trying to fill out just a little bit more. But overall, I was really happy with how I'm looking this morning. I will say my back has been sore this week after the competition last week, just from like holding my posing for so long last weekend, which honestly probably is going to be way worse this weekend because the show is huge this weekend. So I think I'm a little bit nervous about that because we've been having issues. I think I talked about it last time, but like I literally had a crash out last Wednesday because I couldn't get my posing. And also too, seeing yourself after 5 meals and 4.5 liters of water at the end of the night, ooh, it's mentally jarring. It's very mentally jarring. You look like shit. Pardon my language, you look like shit. And I cried last Wednesday. I'm not going to lie, I cried. So I kind of knew that with that crash out last week, this week, I was prepared. And then, yeah, last night was our first check-in that I did, like I said, 3 times a day in the evening. Hated it, but I didn't cry. So that's going to be a win. We're going to take that as a win. But yeah, my back's been a bit sore, so I've been struggling with my posing. So I'm just feeling like frustrated, I think, a little bit. But I am very excited to just get there. Today's going to be a very like heavy packing day. I do have to bring the dog to daycare. She's going to be spending 4 nights at daycare. I do have to pack. And then we are likely going to be heading out after Ty has done work this evening. So I do have a bit of time. But I also have to get some coaching stuff done. I want to just make sure that all of my stuff is off of my plate for this weekend. Going into this weekend, I'm really going to try my best to just take a breather and just focus on this weekend. Jamie and Greg are going to be in Toronto, so I am going to be doing an in-person check-in with Jamie and Greg tomorrow. I'm going to be kind of hanging around with the other people from the team because there are quite a few Fit Body Fusion athletes that are at this show, which I'm actually really excited for. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool. I get to hang around like people who've competed at the Olympia, and I get to hang around Jamie and Greg. That's so cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. My coach unfortunately could not be there in person, but I'm so thankful that Jamie and Greg are going to be there to help support me. And also too, just the other athletes. So anywho, that is the update. I do have my meal number 1 with me here. We didn't change anything in this meal, I don't think. It is still 130 grams cooked rice, 85 grams cooked chicken, 85 grams banana, quarter of a teaspoon of salt, 5 grams of extra virgin coconut oil. So macros for this meal are 54 carb, 8 fat, 28 protein. So I'm going to eat this up. And then from here, I'm going to likely throw some laundry on and try to get packing a little bit before I have to bring the dog into daycare and just get ready for the day. Try to clean up, try to organize. I need to like bring my rice cooker with us. So I need to just get everything ready. So anywho, that is the update for this morning. Thank you for listening to this yap sesh and we will chat soon. Okay, bye. Friday, June 12th, and we are officially one day out, which is crazy. We are at the hotel in Toronto. We ended up getting here last night. We wanted to drive down the night before just because my tan is at 10 this morning, so we just wanted to make sure that there was no stress this morning. So anyways, I did weigh in at 109.1 yesterday. Was kind of expected. We did up carbs yesterday. We were eating 330 grams of carbs, so I was expecting to be a little bit up in weight today, and I just want to check how much sleep I got. So I ended up getting 7 hours and 42 minutes of sleep, so that's not too bad at all. Sleep score 88. Let's go. So on the agenda this morning is I'm going to make my coffee, and then I need to make some rice. I did bring my rice cooker to the hotel with me because I need to eat my meal number 1 before my tan. Meal number 2 is going to be after my tan. And then right from that there, we are going to do an in-person check-in with Jamie and Greg. So not too sure what time that'll be at, but I'm excited to meet them and just get some actual eyes on me in person. And I feel like I need some help with my posing. I've been really struggling with my posing. My back's been sore. So anyways, that is that, but I am really tired, so I am going to get some coffee brewing and go from there. All right, we just got back to the room. It is around lunchtime. I just got my first coat of tan on, and now I am making my post-tan meal. This is normally my pre-workout meal, but we are doing my cream of rice, my chicken, blueberries, peanut butter, banana, salt. That's the meal, and then I'm going to let this digest for about an hour while I get some work done. I do have some stuff that I need to do today. I have to send a girlie's plans over. I'm almost done, so I'm gonna work on that. Send her loom video. I'm gonna look crazy with my tan on, but it's fine. And then I also am going to be just doing some real estate stuff, and then from there, after I digest, I'm gonna head up to Jamie and Greg's room and do my in-person check-in with them after I just do a quick little pump up with my bands in the room, just so we can kind of get an idea of what I'm gonna look like 2 meals in with a pump, with my tan, and have some in-person eyes on me, and they're going to try to help me with some of my walk and my posing and stuff, which I'm really excited for. But I'm going to get started on my meal. Ty ended up buying me a microwave and bringing it to the hotel room. Don't mind my setup here, but there was no microwave in our room and we requested one and they were like, no, we can't because you're not in like the floor that the pro show's on. We were like, but we're with the pro show. We just anyway, so he went out and bought me a microwave, so bless that man. So we are going to finish this up, eat, get cracking, and then start pumping up. We have hair and makeup done. It is probably just after 1-ish now, I want to say, and I just did a check-in with Jamie and Greg, and then we needed to push more food, so I just had a huge meal. I'm literally force feeding myself at this point, but the day has been pretty chill. Not like last weekend where I was a little bit stressed. Our hotel room is like at the venue, so honestly I'm just gonna chill in here for like an hour until I have to do my next check-in, and we should have lots of time until I'm on stage again. But my hair and my makeup look so good. I'm so excited, and that's it.
Number 280, Nicole John.
Let's go, Mike!
Face the front. 281, 283, switch. Face the back. Face front.
Hello, I completely forgot to end out this video, so I just wanted to pop on really quick and say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, it was a really fun show day, show week, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. So once again, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be posting like a kind of like a recap what's next, kind of like I did with my Subway show. I do want to film one of those. That is it. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, and we will talk soon. Okay, bye.